Kobe, little did we know that Sunday morning that God was going to call your name. In life, we loved you dearly, and in death, we do the same. It broke our hearts to lose you, but you did not go alone. For part of us went with you the day God called you home. You left us peaceful memories, and your love is still our guide. And though we cannot see you, you're always by our side. Your family chain has now been broken, and nothing seems the same. But as God calls us, one by one, the chain will link again. I would like to send my sincere condolences to the Bryant family and all other 6 families that were involved in Sunday's tragic, sad, and unfortunate accident. I'll see you after the intro. It took me a long time to make this video. I had to sit down, receive it, process it, and then how am I going to present this to you? If you haven't heard, Sunday, Kobe Bryant was killed in a helicopter accident. I just want to touch on the situation a little bit, and then we're going to move on to the VIP room. I get dressed up, I come in here, and I like to have fun. Sunday, not only did the country, but the entire world lost a hero. My deepest condolences to the family and close friends of one of the greatest basketball players of all time, Kobe Bryant. Unfortunately, and his 13-year-old daughter Gianna were untimely killed in a helicopter accident just above Calabasas, California. The news of his untimely passing hit local entertainment and sports industries very unexpectedly. Bryant, 41, who spent 20 years with the Lakers, was flying when the crash occurred shortly before 10 a.m. Authorities received a call shortly after 9:47 a.m. and firefighters arrived to find the crash had ignited a quarter-of-an-acre brush fire in steep terrain. Firefighters had to hike to the accident site with their equipment and hose lines to extinguish the stubborn fire, as it included the brush fire. The National Transportation Society Board are investigating the crash. The NTSB does not have any prior incidents or accidents for that aircraft. However, the Los Angeles Police Department has stated that the weather conditions did not meet their minimum standard for flying, seemingly meaning the fog was severe that Sunday morning. So they grounded the police department's air support division, grounding its helicopters and all other aircraft until later that afternoon. It appears the aircraft was traveling very fast at the time of impact, about 160 miles with 800 pounds of fuel, which is enough to start a pretty big brush fire. Many celebrities have used Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook to send out their condolences, memories, and well wishes for the family, including Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who sent a live video face message.
It's very difficult for me to put in words how I feel about the loss of Kobe Bryant. As a young boy, I met him when he was 11 or 12 years old. Joe played for the 76ers, but he was a good friend and someone that I shared a friendship. And it's hard for me to understand now how this is affecting Joe and his wife. So to Kobe's family, I want to send my most sincere and heartfelt regrets and prayers, and my thoughts are with you guys. Kobe, my thoughts are with you. Absolutely. Rest in peace, young man. Go with God.
Kobe and Gianna lead to cherish their memories. Kobe's wife and mother of his children, Vanessa Lane Bryant. Daughters, Natalia Diamante Bryant, Bianca Bella Bryant, and Capri Kobe Bryant. Gianna had already declared that she was striving to continue her father's legacy. And remember to keep the other 6 victims and their families of this terrible, terrible accident in your prayers and well wishes. Now let's talk fashion. Who else watched the Grammys with me on Sunday? I don't know. Drop down in the comments and let me know if you did. It was hosted by Alicia Keys in the Staples Center, and you could see as she paid tribute with Boyz II Men as they sang It's So Hard to Say Goodbye, and the camera panned to Kobe's retired jerseys, which were hanging in the rafters at the Staples Center. It was very, very touching. I can say Boyz II Men, they look good. The gentlemen look good. They look good. They really do. Wanye, I bow down to you, sir. You are the king of the riffs and the runs. Did y'all see Wanye when he ran on that song? That's all I have to say about that. Wanye, you are still that dude. A big congratulations to Billie Eilish and Lil Nas X. It has certainly been their year. They've been having fun. Lil Nas X, that boy's just living his life and living it to the fullest. But congratulations to them. They took home some hardware. They took home a Grammy pop quiz. Why is it called a Grammy? Because it's in the shape of the old gramophone. It's a gramophone, so it's a Grammy. You get it? Gramophone, Grammy. So Lil Nas X and Billie Eilish, they get to take home them some hardware. Take them home a little Grammy, and remember that they had such a good year. The show started off great with Somebody Who Steals My Heart, and you know what? She just is comfortable in her skin, and she's teaching me to be comfortable in my skin and just be who the hell I am, you know, and have fun and live out loud. Lizzo opened up the show, and Lizzo sang the house down. She had 2 looks that night. We'll talk about those in the fashion review. But Lizzo sang the house down with 2 selections and then to a standing ovation. What else can you expect from Lizzo?
Tonight is for Kobe.
As for fashion, let's get on this fashion. I went to Harper's Bazaar, and then I just started looking up who they thought, you know, were dressed, you know, pretty decent, you know, what they thought, you know. So I could share that with you. So we'll go through some of those looks, and you drop down in the comments and tell me what you think, which ones you like, which ones you don't like. Remember, talk to me down there. I can see y'all watching, but y'all not talking. And I can see y'all not subscribing, but come on, hang out with your boy and have fun. We're gonna start out with fashion. As for fashion goes, we're gonna start out with Cardi B. We're gonna start out with Cardi B. Cardi B, she is seen here wearing a custom Mugler, which is sheer, sexy, and sparkly. I could say this look is a walking piece of jewelry. They've said in Harper's Bazaar. I like it. She looks good in it. She's age appropriate. That looks good, Cardi B. Just don't take your shoes off. We're gonna go on and we're gonna talk about Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande here, you know, this is my favorite color, and I'm somebody that loves some ruching. I love me some ruching, and big. You know, let's go big or go home. But this girl looked like a cupcake. She looked like a cupcake. And you remember that video? She had already looked at cupcake, but I don't like that on her. No, I'm not here for it. I'm always here for a girl with a ponytail. I'm not here for that ponytail, so that hair ain't hitting it. Nah, I'm not here for that. Next up in Versace, we have Alicia Keys. Alicia is snatched, laid back, even though she looked like Cleo from Set It Off. Looked like Cleo from Set It Off, and she put on a dress. That's what she looked like, but she snatched. That waist small, the legs long, look like she been doing some squats. Her arms look like she been lifting 375 pounds. Alicia looks good. Them baby hairs are laid. I mean, there's nothing really bad you could say about the dress. You know, like I said, you know, that's my favorite color. From head to toe, she got drip for days. Lizzo, girl. Lizzo is seen here wearing Versace. The star simultaneously channeled Britney Spears and Jessica Rabbit before having multiple costume changes before her performance to present and to accept her many Grammy awards that night. In this picture and this dress, Lizzo is serving the people. She's serving the people. And she got that faux, because I don't want the people coming after me, Lizzo, you know, down to the floor, old Hollywood glam. Lizzo, I really, 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 really like that. That looks really good on you, Lizzo. Put that picture of Alicia back up. Alicia, why you 750 and you look better than her? Gwen Stefani, you look cute. I like your boobs. I just don't like that dress. How you sat down in that dress? I don't like that dress. I mean, I like the dress. I just don't like the way it's poofed out like that. It's too much. Yeah. It's Dolce & Gabbana. The dress was embroidered with shells collected by the singer's beau, Blake Shelton. Well, how did you sit in that dress? And was ironically the perfect shade of bridal white. How did you sit in that? Gwen, it has shells on it. It's poofed out like that. How did you sit on that? Gwen. It has shells on it. It's poofed out like that. Blake found him. That's sweet of him. But how did you sit down? And I wouldn't want to sit in that chair after you. I'm just saying, I wouldn't want to sit in that chair after her, you know, because you know her shells be having sand all on them. What if one of them shells broke and it crunched all up in the seat and then you got to sit there? So, I don't know. Gwen. Next is FKA Twigs. I took one look at this and Lord forgive me, I just thought about that girl from Pirates of the Caribbean. Maybe that's what they wear over there. It's an Ed Marler dress. I don't know. I don't like it. It's a grand hooded gown with a sexy lace bodysuit beneath. This look was all about dark and romance. Girl, you look dark, like a dark pirate. You look like a dark pirate of the Caribbean. Billie Eilish. Ooh, girl. At first glance, I really didn't know that it was a girl. At first glance. If you or you know somebody who is a local vendor that wants to actually have their product displayed or advertised here on Hot Talk with Oscar, have them send an email to the OscarHillShow@gmail.com. Send an email about your product and all your information so that we can endorse your product for you. Thank you so much to all of my subscribers who I have dubbed the Academy. Everybody who's watching on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. It has been so much fun. I'll see you in the next video. Remember to love on one another, and I'll see you in a few.